Hi everyone and welcome to Book Boop. I'm Rachel and today I'm going to be filming one of my absolute favorite videos, which is a book haul video. I've been a little bit crazy buying books lately because there have been some really good sales and I also had some Christmas money to spend, and I had a Barnes & Noble gift card recently where they had a literally called book haul sale, and they had some really incredible books I really wanted to read that were on sale for incredible prices. So I was like, perfect time to spend that gift card. So I have about 7 books to show you today. I'm so excited about these. I want to read all of them right this second. I've heard incredible things about these books. And there's one book, random book that I bought that I hadn't heard of, but it sounds amazing and perfect for the kind of book that I like to read. So the first 2 books I'm going to show you are all middle grade, and I've heard a lot of really great things about them, and I'm so excited. So the first one I'm going to show you is the Nevermore series by it's called The Trials of Morgan Crow, and it is by Jessica Townsend. I've heard nothing but good things about this series, just rave reviews everywhere, and I cannot wait to read it. So this story is about this girl named Morgan Crow. She is born on the unluckiest day of the year, and in the town that she lives in, she's blamed for every unlucky thing that happens. And the most unlucky thing of it all is that she's supposed to die on midnight of her 11th birthday. But then, close to that time, a man named Jupiter North comes and whisks her away to the magical place called Nevermore, and she is able to avoid her fate. The thing is, though, is then she has to take part in a competition to be able to stay in Nevermore. Otherwise, she'll be sent back to the place that she was originally from and probably is doomed to die. So, anyways, high stakes, it sounds like, but I'm really excited to read this. It sounds amazing. It's a pretty thick book for a middle grade, and I am so pumped about this. So along those lines, I also purchased Wondersmith, which is The Calling of Morgan Crow, also by Jessica Townsend. This is the second book in the series. I think it came out relatively recently. I'm not sure how many books are going to be in the series, if it'll be just a trilogy or something longer, but I'm really excited to be able to dive into these and to be able to jump right from the first book to the second one. So I'm really pumped about these. Okay, this next book is one that I kind of bought on a whim. I saw the cover and thought it looked really incredible. And then I read the synopsis, also sounded really incredible. And I believe it said something about like, if you like The Night Gardener, then you will like this book, which Night Gardener is one of my favorite books. So I was like, yes, please, I am in. And that is Shadow Weaver by Marcy Kate Connolly. I believe that's how I pronounce it. I'm tripping over my words. I'm sorry. But this, first of all, this cover looks really, really cool. Second of all, it just sounds really creepy awesome. So this story follows this girl named Emmeline who has a gift to be able to control shadows. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. He's literally standing right in front of me, breathing really hard with a ball. Okay, anyways, so we're from this girl who is able to control shadows, and her closest friend is named Dar, who is actually her shadow. I think one day this guy comes along and says he's going to be able to remove her magic for her so she no longer has this curse. She doesn't see it a curse, but I think her family does. And before this happens, Dar, her shadow, tells her how she can become a real, like, separate person, and so she tries to do it and something goes wrong, and then she's not sure she can trust her shadow anymore. It sounds really awesome. I also said shatter, not sure why. Woo! I'm tongue-tied today. But anyways, this book sounds creepy awesome. And I think it's just a duology. The next book I believe is out. But this looks really cool. I'm excited to see what I think about it. And I had good reviews on Goodreads, so I'm excited to jump in. I think it's cool. I just stumbled upon this book. I was like, this sounds amazing. The next book is a book that it was on my most anticipated reads of 2018. And I'm sorry to say I had not read it yet, but I saw it on the sale and I was like, that's a perfect time to pick this up. And that is Sweep, The Story of a Girl and Her Monster by Jonathan. Again, I don't know how to pronounce it. I believe it is Auzier. I don't know. I always pronounce it wrong. Sorry. But this story seems super cute. First of all, I love this author. I'm not going to try to attempt to say his name again. Pretty much all of his books I've read I love, including The Night Gardener, which is like so good. But this story, it follows this girl who is a chimney sweep, I believe in London, kind of the Victorian times, and being a chimney sweep is a dangerous job. And one day she ends up getting trapped in, I think, like a house fire. She gets trapped in the flue with a fire or something. She thinks she's going to die. She passes out and she wakes up again in this attic with this golem who is made of soot and ash, and they become best friends, and it's all about friendship and loyalty and it just sounds super cute. I mean, how adorable does that sound? And it's also got this Victorian feel to it. I think it sounds so good. And I love Jonathan's writing style. I'm excited about this. I can't wait to read this. And I'm excited to have this in my collection too. All right, so that was kind of all my middle grade stuff. So I have 3 more books that I purchased from Barnes & Noble, and they are all YA books, and I am quite excited about these as well. The first one I'm going to show you is Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. I'm pretty pumped about this. When I first heard about this story, and when it was kind of first came out and it was kind of big, I wasn't really terribly interested in it because I'm not really that into like political intrigue, royalty type stuff. I'm not really that into it. But then I heard the premise for the book and heard a little bit more about it, and it totally intrigued me. So it's about these 3 sisters who all have different abilities. One, I think, is a poisoner or something where she can ingest any poison and it not affect her. Another one, I think, can control the elements. And then the other one is able to control fire, I believe. I'm just trying to figure it out from the back. I can't remember. But basically these girls, they all have to, I think when they reach a certain age and their powers have developed, they all have to, like, I think, fight to the death to decide who gets the throne. That's pretty intense, like, sibling rivalry right there. But it sounds really cool. I've heard really good things about it, and I don't know. I think it'll be fun, and it'll be something a little bit outside of my comfort zone. So I'm looking forward to it. I thought it was perfect time to try it out since it was on sale. And yeah, it sounds cool. These next ones, these 2 go together because it's the first 2 books in a series, and I'm really excited about these because they sound exactly like the kind of things that I love, because I love paranormal, I love mysteries, I love creepiness. So this sounds so good, and you probably won't be surprised seeing it. But we got Stalking Jack the Ripper by Kara Maniscalco. I can't say names. This is terrible. But this book just sounds so good. I don't really know a whole lot about it other than the fact it's about this girl, I think, that's trying to solve the mystery of Jack the Ripper, but she's also kind of like, I think, slightly infatuated with him or something. I think she's supposed to be either a doctor or she's studying medicine, and she's so fascinated by, I think, how he's like murdered people. I don't know. It sounds like it's a mystery type thing, and I've heard people rave about it. I've heard people rave about the main character, and they just really love her as the main character. So I think it sounds like a lot of fun. And I have the second book as well, which is Hunting Prince Dracula, which is a really cool cover. And I'm really excited about both of these. And this one's supposed to be, obviously, have some like vampire or Dracula related things in it. And again, I think it's another mystery, and I think these are so fun. I kind of want to see if I can hold out on reading these until like the fall, because they seem like a perfect October read, but I don't know if I can wait that long because I've heard so many good things. Of course, I only have the first 2. There's another one, I think, that's called Escaping Houdini. That's the 3rd one. I think there's going to be 1 more after that. So I'm really hoping to love these, because then I'll probably have to get the next 2. But anyways, those are all the books that I bought recently. That is my book haul. I love getting new books. It's so much joy. And it doesn't even have to be books that I keep. Even if it's just library books, I get so giddy. I love it. I love getting new books to read. But yeah, I love book hauls. Are there any books that you purchased recently or read recently that you're really, really excited about? Let me know down below. But on this side of the screen over here is my logo. If you click on that, you can subscribe to my channel and follow me on my book journey. On this side over here is a suggestion for another video if you want to watch another one right now. But thank you so much for watching. You rock, and don't forget to keep reading. Bye.